subscribe, like, comment, and hit the notification bell.
Hey friends, how are y'all? I am at work and I was busy this morning editing my video that went live today. I was trying to get it edited last night and then I was just falling asleep, and so I was like, you know what? I've been having sleep issues. I should go to sleep. So I did. So I came to work and I brought breakfast with me. So I'm gonna have this little Sandwich Brothers sandwich. You just wrap it in paper towel and microwave it for like 90 seconds. And then I'm also gonna have some tea. And I'm having tea because at work I only have regular sugar and regular creamer and I don't want to spend the points. So instead I'm just gonna have some English breakfast tea. These come like together, you have to cut them apart, which is weird. And I'm so excited. I finally bought a little refrigerator so I can keep my snacks and fruit and yogurts and drinks in here. And then I made a little snack tower and people are already coming in helping themselves, which is what I wanted. So here is my 4-point breakfast, just plain tea. I actually really like plain tea. And then my little, I already ate off the edges while I was talking to my boss, but it has turkey sausage, egg, and some cheese, and a little pita. It's 4 points. Yeah, not a super filling breakfast, but it's already $9.50 at work, so that's why this will work. And I love having my refrigerator to store stuff like this now. It is lunchtime. So, getting ready to figure out what I'm eating. But I think I'm gonna have the rest of this salad. It's just my favorite Asian, sweet Asian. I eat it all the time. And then I have some rotisserie chicken breast. And I'll probably have some strawberries as well. So like I said, this is just the salad that comes in the little bag. I do add the cucumber to it. I also add all the toppings, and I'm just gonna shake it up. I will heat up my chicken breast and add it directly to the salad. I'm just gonna pull the skin off, because you know that's the fattening part. It's also the flavorful part. But chop that up and add it to there. So it is 5:30 and I'm about to go home, not run home. But I'm hungry, so I'm gonna have this Dan and Light and Frick key lime pie crunch. It is 5 points. The regular Light and Fits are typically 2 points, but this one has the crunchies. And to me, I find that it's worth the extra 3 points. It's like the same as adding my own granola. So I am just now getting home from work, letting the doggies go potty. My husband's already been home and left to go somewhere, but man, I left work and I left about 6:10, and it told me my drive home was gonna be like 35 minutes, which is really like less than 10 minutes than my normal. And then I was driving and my time just kept going up and up, so I didn't get home till 50 minutes. So my GPS lied and I never saw an accident or anything, so that's so frustrating. But it is now 10 till 7 and I'm gonna go cook dinner, and you know, then you go to bed. Being an adult's fun, right? But anyhow, for dinner we are having pork chops. I'm excited about this one. I really like pork chops though. If you watched my recent meal prep video, you would have seen I went over my Blue Apron box because I did get Blue Apron this week. But if you did not, and that is a-okay, let me just go over the meal we're having. So we are having this meal right here, basically pork chops with a mustard sauce, I think. Yep, mustard sauce, and then roasted Brussels sprouts and kale. I kept wanting to say cabbage, and I was like, that is not cabbage. But in my meal prep video, I showed you I pre-prepped all my ingredients for all of my boxes. So this should come together really, really quickly. Let me show you what we got going on and let's get to cooking. The only thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna try, if you watch Nikki Gets Fit, I realize when she does cooking, she tells you what she's gonna do and then she just shows you with music overlay. I have never done that, but I think I wanna try that because I find a lot of times when I'm editing my videos, The videos seem longer during the cooking process, which seems like it could be boring to me, but the way I'm talking, I can't edit it out or it won't make sense. So let me tell you what I'm gonna do, and then I'll show you and see how this works. So I'm gonna take the Brussels sprouts that came with the meal and put them on a cookie sheet, season them with spray, oil, salt and pepper, but it only came with a small amount. So I'm also gonna add some of my own Brussels sprouts just to bulk it up. You know, it's 0 points, might as well. I may be tempted to go ahead and roast the whole bag just so I have leftovers. Not sure about that, maybe not, I don't know, because I don't like them as much heated up. So that's what I'm gonna do for the Brussels sprouts. And then I have not prepared my apple yet. I'm gonna grate an apple, and then I'm gonna mix for the sauce. It's honey and Dijon mustard, so I'm gonna mix those two. I'm gonna pan sear my pork chop just seasoned with salt and pepper. And then afterwards, I'll saute my kale with my grated apple, seasoned, you know, really well, and then serve all that together. So the longest thing is going to be the Brussels sprouts. So let's get cooking. So of course, the time I decide to not talk while cooking, I screwed all up, I feel like. Hang on. Okay, I had to adjust my focus. Usually I'm on autofocus, but when I cook and do autofocus, that's when you see my videos moving a lot. So I'm trying to remember to turn them off autofocus before I cook. So I'll be curious how that footage comes out as far as focus goes. But yeah, of course, excuse me, of course there were several instances while cooking that I forgot to hit record, which I haven't done that in a while. I used to do that all the time when I first started filming. It was so frustrating. But just now, I think you missed when I added the pork. I didn't want to finish cooking it on the stove. I already had my oven going and I wanted to move on and get this show on the road. It's actually 7:19, so I did this in like less than 20 minutes. But so I just put the pork in with the Brussels sprouts to finish cooking, which I just checked the temperature and we were like 3 degrees away, so it should be there pretty much. So I'm gonna go ahead and start plating, and then I'll pull that out and get that going. I'm a little concerned that this meal may eat slightly sweet because the kale and the honey together, kale is not sweet obviously, but it has, you know, the apple and the apple cider vinegar. So I just hope the sweetness is not too strong, but we'll see.
Rio, hot. Rio, don't eat that right now. Leave it, Rio. Rio, leave it. Leave it. My poor dog, I just dropped a Brussels sprout on the floor and he tried to eat it and he probably has like 3rd-degree burns now. Rio, leave it. That's why you gotta listen to Mama. He spit it out, so hopefully he's okay. Rio James, leave it. You're hurt, baby. Leave it. Rio, no. You okay? You okay? No. You leave him. Leave it. It has to cool down. Poor baby. He definitely probably burned his mouth. That's why you don't do that. But it's Mama's fault because, you know, I could get a hot hand so I don't burn myself. But instead I tried to do it with a dish towel. And then, like, I'm bending it because it's burning me. Like, does anyone else do that? Like, why don't I just get a dish towel? I don't know. Anyhow. I digress. The honey mustard sauce, I'm going to put on the side because I typically, whatever type of mustard this is, like whole grain mustard, it wasn't honey. Well, it is honey mustard because I mixed honey and mustard, but the mustard wasn't of the honey variety to begin with. So I mixed, oh my God, I'm going to screw this up. Whole grain mustard. And whole grain mustard is not one of my favorites. Neither is honey mustard. So, of the mustard variety. So, I'm going to put it on the side is what I'm trying to say, people. So let me go over the points real quick before I screw this up anymore. It's telling me for the pork chops together 12 ounces, that pack told me that. Although I found that hard to believe. If you see the size, I don't see how that's 12 ounces. But whatever, if I put in 6 ounces of uncooked center cut pork chops, which is what they said they were, that is, it says it's 7 points. This does not seem like 7 points of pork chop. Especially like lean cut. I don't know, but whatever. It is what it is. And then 1 tablespoon of honey for 2 points. But like I said, I'm probably really not eating the honey because I don't think I'll really eat the sauce. So it's a 9-point dinner, even though it has no carb or no side, which is a little high to me. Honestly, I didn't think that pork would be but for 5 points. So, but whatever. I have the points today. I'm actually currently sitting at 22 points. I got lucky that Dan and Light and Fit yogurt that I had for snack, I thought it was 5 points. It's actually only scanning in for 4 points. So, yay me. But I'm going to go sit down and watch the valley and enjoy this dinner. Have to be honest, I'm not really looking forward to it. It doesn't really smell good. Like I said, I'm worried about it being sweet. I don't know. I picked it because I like the sides, and now I'm not sure about that. So just in case you aren't familiar, this is the type of breakfast sandwich I had this morning for 4 points. So that dinner, I'll link it in the description because it is a Blue Apron recipe. But I was not a fan at all. Like I expected, I did not like the dipping sauce. The kale was fine and the asparagus was good. But even the pork was like super, super tough. I don't know. It's some of the times the quality of the meat from those meal boxes I just feel like are not that great. Here lately at least. And it wasn't that I overcooked it either. It was like perfectly cooked. It was just very, very tough. But that ends today with 2020. Have I told you I haven't been sleeping much? That's how my mind is right now. But I am ending the night with 22 points. So 1 point will carry over till tomorrow, which is great. Because we're having steak and mashed potatoes tomorrow night for dinner. It's the last Blue Apron meal I have. I'm pointing because the recipe hangs right there. I'll probably film tomorrow too because I'm working from home a day and I like to film when I work from home. But it is already 8:30-ish and I am planning a trip to New York for my niece and I. And I'm exhausted and I'm planning another baby shower, so I need to get busy planning. Sorry if this video today was straightforward, what I eat in a day, no frills, but that's just how it ended up being. I didn't really do anything. I am back working out. I'm lifting weights 3 times a week. Today's Wednesday. I worked out Monday and Tuesday, and I took today off, and I'll work out again tomorrow, so I'm doing good there. I have also tracked Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the last 3 days. Win-win, so hopefully I can get a little weight off. I put on a couple pounds this year. What can I say? I'm not doing too good. Yeah, like I said in a video or two ago, I just kind of, I'm in a slump, and that is what it is. We're all at different stages in life, and that is my stage of life. I have done my sleep study. I have not gotten the results back, but I'll be shocked if they say they can tell anything about sleep, because I don't even think I slept. I was tossing and turning. You had to wear something on your finger. You had to wear something around your waist, or like your chest area. And then you also had to wear something in your nose. People that already have trouble sleeping, how do you expect us to sleep with all that? So I'm curious. We'll see what it says. I have a feeling I'm going to have to maybe repeat it. And I even took sleep meds and didn't really sleep. I just tossed and turned. But my dog is needing to go out, so let me let him out, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, friends.